Then how about we make the limit to our relationship 3 years, huh?
Is there really a need for limits?
Yeah, there's no point in dragging something out that won't work, you know? But getting married quick will just make things fail. So let's talk again 3 years from now.
Yeah, okay. My name is Ryo. I'm 41 years old right now. I met my current girlfriend, Misaki, 3 years ago at a bar. We were both looking for someone to go out with, so everything just fell into place. But Misaki said that there would be a 3-year limit to our relationship. I mean, she was 37 years old too, so I'm sure that she probably had some worries with her age too. Crap, I need to go pick her up soon. I got in the cab that I had reserved and headed to an expensive restaurant while stopping by Misaki's house to pick her up. Today is the last day of our 3-year limit. Tomorrow is going to be our first day of our 4th year.
So just a regular cab, huh?
Did you want a limousine or something?
I mean, we're going to be going to the MoniRobo restaurant. Showing up in a cab like this, it's embarrassing.
Oh, come on, it's not a big deal. I felt really bad for the cab driver, but I am really thankful for the driver who drove very carefully to the restaurant. We were led to the private room I had reserved. I really wanted to tell Misaki sooner, but if I tell her, then we'd be wasting the food. My bonus would just be going to waste.
Huh? It really is a first-rate restaurant, huh?
Why is she talking about it from such a high and mighty POV? We continued to make small talk and eat before finishing the last dish. There was still some time left.
Oh my, that was the most incredibly luxurious dinner that we've ever had. Wait a second.
Misaki started messing with me, almost as if to pretend like she is ready to be proposed to, but I'm actually going to be telling her that we're breaking up today. This is a small act of revenge because I've been holding it in for 3 years now. Today is the last day of the 3 years, huh?
Yes?
Have you remembered our promise?
Yes, of course.
Misaki, will you break up with me?
Of course I'll… Wait, what? Hang on just a damn minute. Did you just say you want to break up with me?
Yeah.
What the hell? I don't understand.
I don't know what you want me to say, though. You're the one that said let's talk about it 3 years later, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was, but you're really going to do that after calling me up to this dinner?
This dinner is a thank you for all 3 of those years. I mean, to be honest, it's definitely gotta be mostly just getting back at Misaki. Yeah, I know, I'm a pretty horrible human being for doing this. But I've allowed a lot to get past me with her, and I've tried my best to just let things slide to become a man worthy of her. But I had reached my limit. I couldn't resist how arrogant she was. And I found out something about her as well.
Just stop joking around, okay? When did you decide on that?
When did I? That was about 2.5 years ago when she started to show her true self. Half a year after we started dating, we started to relax and let our guards down. I didn't really act different in front of people, so I didn't change much. But Misaki started to complain more.
The part-time lady would start talking about how her kids have a fever or she's got kids. She just keeps going off about kids. So what if she's got kids?
Misaki works as a formal employee at a cafe, but apparently she's not getting along well with one of the part-time ladies that works there. I mean, I guess it makes sense that you feel that way because you've gotta work harder, but I'm sure she's not taking off because she wants to either.
I literally can't with her. She's fat and not cute at all.
I don't think that has anything to do with anything. I don't mind listening to her work problems, but she started making more comments about others. At first, I thought that work was just really tough. That's what I kept telling myself, but she started complaining about people that were just walking by during dates, too.
Did you see that reel? That couple over there. A freaking fat nerd and a fairy princess looking chick. It is so cringy. And they're both pretty old, too. That fashion at that age? Unbelievable.
Look, you're free to feel whatever way you want, but you know I don't really want to listen to you whining about things like that. It makes me feel lower, too.
Huh? You didn't feel anything when you saw that? That's a lot more terrifying to me.
I mean, yeah, I thought they were wearing some strange clothes, but if they're okay with it, what's the problem?
See? So you do feel the same way.
That's not what I'm getting at. I really want you to try fixing that stuff. I got a little upset with her, and she looked a little upset.
Sorry.
As long as you understand, I'm okay with it. I thought that as long as we told each other things to fix and make each other better, then everything will be fine. Misaki was being careful about it for a while, but in half a year she just returned to how she was before. I thought about breaking up with her at that point, but then I remembered the 3 years that she mentioned. 3 years, huh? I mean, there's probably a lot that you can't figure out in just a year. Maybe I should try a little longer. It's definitely true that there are a lot of fun times being around Misaki as well. I warned her again, and then just tucked it away. Right around the time that we were at year 2.
Hey, Rio, what the hell is this pay?
She slammed my paycheck onto the table. Why the hell are you checking my pay stub without asking me?
It was on your table, so I just saw it.
You just saw it. Yeah, it was on my table, but it was in an envelope. You wouldn't notice it unless you were looking for it.
Do you really think this is enough?
I get paid about $50,000 a year. It's pretty average for my age, I think, so it's not like I should be getting yelled at for it. Is it really that bad? There were plenty of people that aren't making as much money at my age.
Hey, why are you looking at people under you? Look up. I'm so freaking worried, you understand? I'm going to stop working eventually, you know.
What do you mean? When you start raising kids or something?
No, I'm not talking about how I'm going to stop working after we get married. My dream is to become a stay-at-home housewife.
Oh, I see. Misaki let out a huge sigh before she started browsing through social media. She's just asking for someone else to make her dreams come true, but she's just barking this loud about my pay.
That's not even fair. I want a Monime's bag too. Oh wait, I've got it. Rio, I want a Monime's bag for my birthday next month.
Monime's is that super high-class, expensive brand name bag, right?
Yeah, it is.
You just talked about my pay, and you're talking about getting that bag now?
You don't make much money, but you've got savings, right?
I mean, sure, I've got money saved, but Monime's is way too expensive for me. Just buying a purse would make me lose a big chunk of my savings. I don't have that kind of leisure.
What? You realize that my friend's husband buys a Moni's bag for when there's nothing going on? It's not like I ask for things all the time, so how about you buy me something on my birthday for once?
You're literally always asking me for stuff. It's a regular everyday thing. She's not always asking for Monime's or anything, but she definitely asks for things that aren't exactly cheap. I try to give presents from time to time, but apparently it was just something that wasn't too special for her.
Why do you make so little money?
Well, if you want to talk about pay, you make less money.
I'm a woman, so it's fine. Just buy me my damn bag.
If you want it that bad, just go talk to your friend's husband and ask him to buy it for you. Then Misaki fell into deep silence. She must have thought that if she pushed any harder, I'd break up with her. I guess breaking up with me wasn't an option after saying everything that she did. I was completely furious, so I was once again thinking about breaking up, but I held it in. But like Misaki said, maybe it's important to look up. Now might be my chance to find a new job. If you look into IT, there are plenty of people that get paid more. After a little bit, I started trying to find a new job. Misaki was still making her selfish demands the whole time, but I was too busy. I was even too busy to break up with her, so I just kept dragging out our relationship. We were coming up on our 3rd year. I was able to find a new job and started making about $20,000 more per year. I felt a little bit more relaxed about everything. So I think I was actually a little more relaxed towards Misaki's attitude. I think.
Congratulations on finding a new job.
Thank you.
How much more money are you going to be making per year?
About $20,000.
Huh? No way, seriously? That's freaking incredible! Congratulations, Rio. As a celebration, let's go overseas somewhere next month. Where did you want to go?
Well, I want to go somewhere where the ocean is very nice and beautiful.
Then I guess we've got to go to Hawaii.
Hawaii? It was so out of left field that I was shocked by what she said, and I've only just started working at my new position, so I haven't gotten my first paycheck, but, are you saying that I'm going to end up covering everything?
Of course. What are you talking about? I've been rooting for you the whole time, so I've got to have you at least do that for me.
She's talking about rooting for me the whole time, but she hasn't actually done anything at all. If anything, I come home exhausted, but she suddenly comes home completely drunk and messes with me. Or I have to work early in the morning, but she just continues to nag and nag and nag about her job. She wasn't exactly cooperative at all. I wonder if Misaki's personality is going to get any better. I'm kind of getting used to it, so I'm just going out with her because I'm used to it. All of the fun times kind of covers the parts that I don't like. I mean, she was the reason that I started looking for a new job. We couldn't go to Hawaii, but we did go on vacation for 4 days to Okinawa. Of course, I absolutely had to pay for everything. The food there, the gifts and souvenirs, everything. I was covering it all. This is supposed to be a congratulations to me, right? The day was pretty fun before the evening of the first day. I was even thinking about how I felt like I was more energetic when Misaki was around. I mean, we had some bumps along the road, but we've made it this far, so maybe getting married is actually a decent choice.
Oh, Rio, I'm gonna go to a cafe with a friend that lives here.
Huh?
Well, I just refreshed my feed a second ago, and apparently, one of my friends are in Okinawa too. They came to Okinawa for work.
Right.
I'll be back for dinner, I swear.
That's the last I saw and heard from her until the next morning when she came back to the hotel room. You realize that I was just waiting in the hotel room all on my own? We were supposed to go to a famous restaurant that night that we found in a guidebook for tourists. Misaki didn't come home, so the restaurant just closed. I got hungry, so I went to a regular convenience store that you can find anywhere and bought a bento that you could buy anywhere in the country.
Sorry. We just kind of hit it off, you know? I haven't been able to really go to sleep.
Huh.
I'm gonna go to sleep tonight. I'm gonna see my friend later tonight, too.
What? This is a vacation with me, right? And I'm literally paying for everything.
Oh, don't be so stingy. You're a man, right? Man up already.
I just walked out of the room without saying a word. I'm over it. Seems like Misaki isn't going to be around again tonight. I'm going to get freaking wasted. I walked around visiting all of the famous tourist spots or hanging around the beach doing nothing. I wore my aloha shirt, donned my shades, and put on a hat. I was clearly a tourist, but I actually had fun with it. But it was a little sad when I saw families or couples at night. No, I'm not going to apologize this time around. I bar hopped around a variety of locations in Okinawa, fully prepared to get back to the room in the morning. Ooh, this is the third store. I guess this can be the last one. I walked into a fancy-seeming bar for my last location. This kinda reminds me of when I met Misaki the very first time. The bartender pulled us together. Maybe I should actually apologize to her. It wasn't like I did anything wrong, I knew that for sure, but still, I had memories with her. Fun memories. That made me feel like apologizing. There were some bad things, but I think this time is what I was thinking to myself when I heard a very familiar voice from behind me.
Oh, come on, Haruto-kun.
I glanced behind me and noticed that Misaki was there in the store with me. In front of Misaki, there was a man, about 10 years younger than me. Is that her friend?
We only just ran into yesterday, but we're just hitting it off perfectly. I'm so surprised.
You were very cute, Misaki-san.
Oh, stop it, you.
That sounds really sketchy. And is Misaki drunk?
You're here on vacation with your boyfriend, right?
Yeah, but I've just fallen for you, Haruto-kun.
That's so nice to hear. But what are you going to do if your boyfriend finds out?
I've told all my friends to make sure they don't snitch on my fun. Don't worry about it, it's fine.
So she found this guy Haruto when she was out with her friend. Let's check out what's going on before dropping in.
Honestly, Haruto-kun, look at that aloha shirt. What a loser.
She found me out immediately. I literally told her to stop calling other people losers. I think that it's fine. It's very unique.
I could never walk next to someone that was wearing that.
He's your boyfriend, you moron. Really? I was kind of interested in trying it on, to be honest.
Well, if you wore it, it would be totally fine.
You little...
Anyway, Haruto-kun, how about tonight, I think if I go out tomorrow night, he's going to chew me out, so tonight is going to be the last night for me.
I see. Well, that's a little upsetting.
You say that, but I'm sure you got a girlfriend too, right, Haruto-kun?
I don't know about that.
You totally got a girlfriend. I mean, let's both have our last fun, huh? Our last blast.
Last time?
It's almost our 4-year anniversary, but he's supposed to propose to me at the end of our 3rd year.
I see. That's the first time I heard about that.
Yeah, then we can't just have fun like this after we get married, you know? There's gonna be legal repercussions and all that lame stuff. So I just want to get it out of my system and fool around as much as possible before getting married.
I see. Okay, well, sure, we can go out.
Yeah, I want a place with a really, really cute bed.
Misaki and that guy Haruto left the store together. She's cheating on me on a freaking vacation with me? I'm not going to let this go, not anymore. All of the fun memories were completely gone now. All of the anger that had been building up in me had exploded. All of the fun memories melted away with the rage boiling inside of me. Give me a shot right here. I made up my mind to break up with her on the spot, but it wouldn't be fun to just break up with her normally. You know, she was looking forward to getting proposed to. Well, if we just use that to my advantage. That's how we're here, the night before our 4th anniversary. When did I make up my mind? Well, if you look back, there's a lot of reasons, but the defining moment for me was when we went to Okinawa for vacation.
I just ran into a friend after a long time, so I really do feel bad about it. But we were able to go out together on the first day and last day, right?
Why, out of the 4 days that we were there, we were only together sightseeing for a total of 1 day. That's insane!
Then let's just go again, huh? We can go for a honeymoon.
You're okay with that for our honeymoon, huh? That means that you're gonna be married already, though.
What are you talking about?
Well, I'm saying you won't be able to meet that guy Haruto in Okinawa.
What?
Misaki had her eyes wide open. She was completely stunned after I dropped that name. I'm sorry, but that lame guy in the aloha shirt at that bar, yeah, that lame guy was me.
Bar? Aloha shirt? Oh, that lame guy?
Yeah, so that means that you just admitted to being at that bar as well.
Oh, but maybe it's just a different bar, you know? Everyone's wearing aloha shirts there, you know.
Are you really gonna do that now? Just so you know, I got a photo of you while pretending to take photos of the interior of the bar. In the corner of the photo, the two of them are very clearly visible. The bar was dark, but the table that they were at had a light on it so you could see their faces clearly. See? It's you, right? I heard everything you guys were talking about, too.
You're the worst.
Like you've got any right saying I'm the worst. You're the one cheating on me during our vacation.
But if you were listening to what I was saying, then you should know that I was never going to meet him again.
Yeah, you said something about how it's a pain in the butt after we got married, right?
Yeah, so I would never do that after we got married, so just relax. This is just a final memory with him. Oh, can you give me that photo, just as a memory?
Are you really that freaking horrible? You're clearly not over him.
It's not like that. He just kind of looks good. I mean, you know, as a memory, you know.
So cheating is just a memory to you for the vacation? You must be out of your mind. I wanted to make memories with you, Misaki, but I don't have a single freaking photo with you. The first day I was just having too much fun, so I forgot to take a selfie with the two of us. But the final day I said that I wanted to take a photo with her, and she said she didn't want to, so we didn't get any photos.
I mean, the past is in the past. Let's just focus on our bright future, huh?
You're totally right. That's why I'm choosing to break up with you. My life going forward. My future is important to me.
Ugh, you're so mean. You invite me to this freaking expensive restaurant on the last day of our 3rd year. Everyone would assume it's a proposal. You can't dump me here. It's so horrible.
Well, you did something that makes you deserving of such treatment, and I'm literally paying for this dinner, so I really wish you'd thank me.
Who do you have to thank for the fact that you're actually able to afford this place? It's thanks to my advice, telling you to find another job.
Yeah, you were definitely one of the triggers to think about transferring out, but that's literally it, right? You just wanted to live comfortably without working, so you just wanted your future husband and cash cow to work hard, right?
That was for the future household.
If you cared about that, then you could have worked part-time or tried to figure out how to save money, but you didn't, did you? I mean, if you wanted to be a stay-at-home housewife, that was fine too. But for you, you just wanted someone else to do everything for you. I'm sure that you're not going to do the chores either.
Well, it's not like you're going to know until we actually get married.
I don't want to marry someone that I have to get married to find out how she'll act.
Fine, let's just extend another year then.
Huh? Yeah, no way. You're the one that said the 3-year thing, so just deal with it. It's going to happen.
I can't though.
What? You're just gonna be single again. No boyfriend, that's it.
I kind of quit my job.
Finding a new job? Do whatever you want then. I won't stop you.
No, I quit because I said I was getting married.
Why did you tell them that you were quitting to get married before I freaking proposed to you?
I told you a second ago, too. I knew that we were coming to this restaurant from like 2 months ago. You even told me to keep this day open, so I couldn't think of anything that would have happened other than a proposal.
That doesn't mean that you should freaking quit and tell them you're getting married.
Well, things were wrapping up perfectly, and my boss has been annoying me, so it was just all kind of perfect timing.
Your boss annoying you has got nothing to do with me. It's all just self-centered crap.
I have no pay or salary, and I can't stay alive at this rate.
Oh my God, you've got savings, right? And I'm sure you'll get some retirement too. You'll be all right for a while.
I don't.
Why not? You've been an employee for 18 years, right?
Well, I just kept buying brand name stuff, and I bought a bunch of stuff for Haruto-kun the other day too. And I'm using the retirement I get to pay off the loans I took out for my beauty salon.
You really think I'm gonna marry you after hearing that? Absolutely not.
Whatever the case, you're going to take responsibility for this. It's all your fault.
How is any of that literally my fault?
You realize that I'm 40 already?
Misaki actually turned 40 the other day as well. There were plenty of beautiful women at age 40, so I don't think that's a problem at all, but she cares about what people think, so I'm sure it hurts to break up at this age.
I feel like I've completely missed my timing, and people won't ever take me serious when I look for someone to get married to.
Well, that makes the two of us, right?
A man can figure it out. If anything, you'll be more popular because you're probably earning more.
Oh, really? Well, that's good to hear.
I'm not going to let you just get married without me.
I mean, you can get married before me, too. I don't really care about that. Wait, why don't you just go to that Haruto guy or something?
Haruto-kun makes, no money, so no. He was a part-time employee or something. Just fooling around with him is perfect.
Yeah, sure. I was starting to get annoyed to even answer her. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I pretended to go to the bathroom before paying my check and leaving the restaurant. Misaki said she would come right back after leaving and didn't come back, so this is just getting back at her. Afterwards, Misaki just kept ringing my phone and wouldn't let up. I guess I can leave a message in there one last time. I felt a little bad for her, so I used whatever feelings I had left for her to give her a thank you for everything message before blocking her. Maybe it's a good thing that Misaki set a 3-year limit. Maybe I would have broken up sooner if I didn't have the 3-year limit, but, I mean, all's well that ends well. Whatever, it's time to keep pushing, starting tomorrow. The following day, I got a call early in the morning. Huh? It's the building manager from my old apartment.
Oh, hey, Ryokun.
It's been a minute. I had known the building manager from my previous building for about 10 years, and we still go out for tea from time to time.
So, something happened yesterday. There was a woman that was trying to break into your old room.
Huh?
It was empty, so clearly it was good, but then I heard a door being banged in the middle of the night. At first, I thought maybe it was just a drunk, so I was just quietly listening. But then I heard glass break. I got scared, so I called the police.
There was only one person that would try to break into my house knowing I lived there.
She was trying to break into the house and the police showed up. I feel like I've seen that woman before.
I think that's my girlfriend. Well, my ex-girlfriend to be specific.
Oh, you know? I think now that you put it that way, yeah, it is. She was all kinds of torn up and her makeup was a huge mess, so I couldn't tell, but I think she resembled her.
I'm so sorry. I bet you it was my fault.
It's totally fine. If she's your ex-girlfriend, then you're just strangers now. Don't worry about what's going on with us. I'm just glad that you're doing well. She even kind of looked like she had a knife on her.
Huh?
You made the right move moving for sure.
Yeah.
The day before the restaurant dinner, I had quietly moved to a high-rise apartment without telling Misaki. I didn't want her to come over to my house because we broke up, but I didn't expect her to go this crazy. From what the building manager says, Misaki was taken away by the police. I mean, she said she didn't have work anymore. So maybe she can find a new place to work at later, huh? Ha 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 ha!